initiate the breaking sequence here in rack 1. Race to 5. Soft break, control the cue ball.
Well, he's got 2 balls down, but a challenging shot on the 1 ball. Yeah, there's another look at the break. You can see how the 1 ball goes all the way up table and then just stops right there in the center in a difficult position for Fabio.
Yeah, he gets very sweaty with his palms, the hand that holds the cue. You'll see him rubbing that hand on the cloth an awful lot. It's almost become his trademark. We've seen him over the years so many times.
Well, many players with that problem will, of course, apply a lot of talcum powder or even wear a glove, because once your hand gets wet, it makes for a very sticky bridge situation. Your cue stick doesn't flow smoothly through the hand like you need it to. Nice cut shot to open events here.
He's going to need another one.
Sure is.
This 3 passes the 7 into the corner, a very thin slice, and you've got to feel that it does. Otherwise, where was the value in taking the 1 on?
Yeah, I'm sure it does pass. I'm not sure he has the whole pocket to work with. The 7 may be taking a section of it. Given that he makes it, he should be able to wind up in line on the 4 ball. He does have to make sure he avoids the scratch in the side pocket as he comes back across.
That was a good effort, Jerry.
Well, now he's in a position where he should be able to make things happen for himself.
Play the 4 into the top right corner and just draw that cue ball up that left-hand cushion and back out towards the middle of the table for the 6.
Don't try to do too much. No sense getting cute here.
Very important to start things out on a positive note, and with the first break, if he can secure these last 4 colors, he keeps the pressure on Ronnie, and that's all he can do in the alternating break format.
You know, Ronnie's always a good player, very steady, but he's also capable of catching a very, very high gear where he's really an amazing player. Well, the major work done now. It's a matter of connecting the dots. Major task is to avoid running into the 9. He keeps that clear.
Yeah, he overhit that one, and I think Jerry can count himself a little fortunate where he's landed, because this was not the intended position for the cue ball.
No, and because he's so tight on the cushion there, it's going to make getting to the 9 ball a little more difficult. Again, I think he would rather settle for a little bit longer shot than to try to do too much work and miss the 8. Well, the miss was never in there. Fabio eyeing up the final 9. And this will put the mark on his side of the board. He does his work and leads our match 1-0. Now we'll get to see what Ronnie can do.
Yeah, but he puts the pressure on Ronnie. He forces him to try and respond in kind. That was a nice controlled break from Fabio. Great shot on the 1 and an equally good one on the 3.
It'll be interesting to see if Alcano attacks the rack the same way with a controlled break, or if he just lets fly the way we've seen so many players do this.
Well, how many times have we alluded to the fact that the right-hand side of the table, as we look, has been breaking so much better than the left-hand side.
And the players all week have had a hard time getting an opening shot. It seems like the lowest numbered ball on the table always rolls up in a cluster or in a difficult position. The TV table has a breaking jinx.
Break 2, 1-0, a Tony break.
Ronnie with a quick look. He just wants to make sure that everything is touching. Now over to the successful side of the table from what we've seen.
Well, you know, you can see a mark on that side of the table where everyone's breaking from. It's telegraphing to all the incoming players where they should be putting the cue ball. Watch the green 6 ball. If things go according to plan, it'll be deposited in the lower right corner pocket. There it goes. 1 ball also went away, however, and that's the ball he was playing position on.
Well, he's got a chance at the 2. It's a tough one. You see the break again. He can hit him a lot harder than that. These players are really concentrating on controlling that cue ball and keeping it near the middle of the table.
You know, he's going to take note that he drew that cue ball back too far. He'll try to make an adjustment on that for his next break. This is not only a tough shot, but he's also got to worry about the 8 ball winding up as a blocker on his next shot on the 3 ball.
What a shot. What a shot. Boy, if that doesn't establish some confidence, nothing will.
That's playing it close to the vest.
Difficult shot on the 2, and the positional aspects equally tough, and you pass them with flying colors.
Well, thus far in our match, we've had a little break and run clinic. If this continues, that tight lag will prove pivotal. And I almost said that correctly.
A lot of fans, certainly the players, sense the significance of this match, because as these players get down, you can almost hear a pin drop out there. That's a little straight. Sorry, Jerry. This is a bit straighter on the 7 than Ronnie would have liked.
I was going to say he would have appreciated a little more angle, but he can roll through here and come right out in line with the 8 ball. Could have been closer, but I'm sure he'll make this work. He'll come off the side rail with bottom right English, spin right back down for the 9 ball. Both these fellows have the cue ball on a string, Jim.
Very high level so far. Mistakes of any kind have been at a premium. 2 breaks and runouts. And the baton will be passed back over to Fabio Petroni after Alcano pockets that 9.
Whoa, he really came close to that side pocket there.
Twice 5-1 both matches to Loat and Yang. It's allowed Steve Davis the chance to qualify on Judgment Day with just 3 wins. If Davis beats Loat, it's simple. He will qualify in the last 64 of the competition. Lots of pressure. Jim White, Jerry Forsyth, our commentators taking you through Alcano against Petroni.
Could be watching another exhibition here.
Yeah, perfect break speed. I think both Ronnie and Fabio have found the golden spot in terms of success on the break. They don't have to hit it too hard. They can really concentrate on parking that cue ball. Virtually assured of getting that wing ball. And that just means you're going to see a lot of breaks and runouts. Now, and this is a choice for Fabio. It's a very fine cut. And the other option would be to bank the one into the opposite corner, just preference.
Used the entire pocket, but it did indeed succumb, and now the 2 ball has a couple of pockets available to it.
It's going to be the side pocket, I think, Jerry, and just try and hold position